guys were able to ask me, and I had the time. I am excited to be finishing up our first 8-week class. I like the structure because it's 8 weeks, one class, 8 weeks, the next class, no overlap. I did decide on Northwood because I did my MBA with them as well in the cohort. And then I also did half of my bachelor's degree online through Northwood. So I'm kind of, I like them the best, let's put it that way. But at the end of the day, the reason I did the DBA with Northwood is because it's a real world experience. My MBA was very hands-on in the sense that we learned about things we were actually doing in our business places at that time. And the DBA just extends that, right? So you're doing more deep study on something that you really feel passionate about, and you're fitting it into your world. So however that looks, my best part about this is if it's something that's really important to you, you're going to find the time for it. And I have. It is a juggling act, right? So, you have to figure out what's going to work for you in your world. But my biggest thing is I make sure to schedule time on my calendar like it's a work-related function to make sure I get the work done that's necessary. But the best part about it is like before, you were studying classes that you needed to accomplish the degree you were hoping to get. The difference with the doctorate program that Northwood has created is you're studying something that you're passionate about and diving deeper into it and using the resources they're giving you, which are the classes, to then go out and give back to that educational world. So you're not just retaining information, you're also giving it back to them for other people to learn from what you've done as well. So it's really, it's not just about learning and retaining. My favorite part is that you're also giving it out and also using that information to create something that other people will hopefully read and learn from. So the Northwood program was exciting for me because I'd been waiting for it for 5 years, and now it's here and I'm in the middle of it. So it's great. DeYeya, all you.
Good afternoon. So my name is DeYeya Jones. I am from Lansing, Michigan. Can you all hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you raise your hand, Valerie? Can you hear me? Okay, good. So I went to Sexton High School, and after leaving Sexton High School, I had the fortunate opportunity to attend Northwood University as an undergraduate student. So I have somewhat of a unique experience with Northwood. And so right now I work for Sutton Advisors, where we specialize in investments, estate planning, and insurance work. And I've been there since 2012. And my current role, as mentioned earlier, is the Director of Finance. So the reason why I chose Northwood's doctoral program, it really dates back to my undergraduate studies as an undergraduate student on campus. And so, when you're on campus, you can really feel the culture of the faculty wanting each of the students to succeed on campus. And so the other thing that you feel at Northwood is it ignites this passion for curiosity and lifelong learning, which is something that has carried me throughout my academic and professional career. And so even when it was time for me to choose an MBA program, there was just really no doubt where I would attend. Okay? And so after completing Northwood's master's program, I actually applied and was accepted into 3 different doctoral programs, and was reluctant to pull the trigger on those programs for some odd reason. And then you fast forward 10 years later, and Northwood has instituted its inaugural doctoral program. So we're in this inaugural class. And so, when I saw that, again, it came back to there is no doubt where I want to be. And so I knew it would be challenging, but I also knew that Northwood has an extremely supportive faculty and supportive professors. And so in terms of it fitting into my everyday life, we're just finishing, our first class. And some days are better than others. Some days I wish that I had 34 hours as opposed to 24 to get things completed. But like Valerie said, the biggest thing is this: if you want to do something, you're going to make it happen. And so what I've learned, and the biggest thing that I've taken away so far from this DBA program, is that it has allowed me to cut out the misuse of my time. And so I'm much more intentional in terms of how I spend my time. I'm much more intentional in terms of how I spend my time with my family, how I allocate time for study, the conversations that I will have with people in terms of just wasting time where I could be spending it studying. So I'm extremely intentional in terms of how I spend my time. So that's the biggest thing. But, what I truly like about the program right now, is, one, the diversity of our inaugural class. We have some extremely great individuals in this class, and I'm really looking forward to both learning with and from our current cohort. And the second thing that I really like about the DBA program is that we have a great faculty with some awesome minds. And as a result, Dr. Thomas did go over what the DBA program looks like, but they've put together and designed a truly challenging, rigorous, and well thought out curriculum since our first class. And we see that and feel that. And like I said, you know, what can I say? I'm extremely biased. I am Northwood through and through. And I know that Northwood has put together a really good doctoral program that will challenge and rival any doctoral program that's out there. So I love the program. And again, the reason why I chose this program is because I knew that there was an extremely supportive faculty and a cohort of professors who will definitely make sure that we succeed. So that's it.